Hey, Anthony, Tort here. As you can see, I'm not a video expert, but my content is as good as any that is out there. Just because I have experience in everything that I'm talking to you about, and I truly want to help people just improve, prosper. And so one of the things I'm going to talk to you about today is extra income options. And so I have been an entrepreneur all my life, either interested in it, participating in it, researching it, and still I don't know everything that's out there. But I know that a lot of people are looking for income options. I have found something that I'd love to share with you. The information will be below. The reason I like it is because it doesn't require you to change anything that you're doing. It doesn't require large investments. And so forth. But let's talk about your options. One of the things I would say first is have a job. Learn to work a job, because really that's going to be the best experience. Everybody, including myself, dreams about having their own business and sometimes forget about just the blessing that it is to have a job, right? And so that, I would say, is the first thing. And having a job is really like a business. I mean, they're all really no different. Pay attention to what's happening in your job, because think about, somebody has to draw the people in. That's called marketing and advertising, right? And so when you have a business, you have to have a way to draw people in, and they're going to buy a product or service that you have. It's not super complicated. The hardest thing is really getting people to come for something that you have. Now, can you go out and buy a franchise? Now, there's your first option, because they've proven that it works. But obviously, that takes hundreds of thousands of dollars. Many people have been successful with it, and so that is your first option, because they've proven that the model works. But having a job, if you treat it like a business, is exactly like a business without all the pressure. Now, you don't have the potential to grow the way these franchises do or businesses do, and so you can add that to your life later. But for now, the first step is manage the money you have coming in. How do you manage that? I would say, give a little, save a little, spend a little. It's not complicated, not easy to do, but give a little. The Bible says, give and it shall be given to you. There's a blessing giving to other people, giving to charities. And even if you're in dire straits, you can give your way out of it, quite frankly. So as you're giving, you'll be blessed by doing that, quite frankly. So save a little, spend a little, a third, a third, a third. There you go. Real simple. But as you begin to manage that, notice how the business is marketing, inventory, all these sort of things, and you'll basically be in business, right? And so you'll begin to move up just because you're acting like a business. You're showing up on time as if it was your own business. You're treating customers as if it was your own business. So don't dream about having extra income in your own business until you do that, number one. Two, we talked about your first option is a franchise. So there's different ways to make extra income. Now, obviously, you can get another job. You'll do that for the rest of your life. You can always go get another job, but there's only so many hours in a day, but it is an option, and it's admirable if that's something you're doing. I admire you for doing it. So there's an option. There's so many ways to make extra income. So here you have this job, you want to add to it. So what I would propose to you is think about ways that you can add leverage, right? Leverage means that you don't have to spend more hours doing what you're doing. I've seen some people, let's say you live in an area where it would make sense to, and you like cars and that sort of thing. So you could buy a car, fix it up a little bit, put it out on the road and sell it. That's a way. There's so many ways to add income to your life. Think about those things, but think about things you're already sort of doing. A lot of people will take items around their house and list them on YouTube, Facebook, that sort of thing. And then obviously there's the whole realm of home-based businesses. It's kind of the realm that I enjoy. Now, I did a more traditional home-based business for years, and that was inside of the mortgage industry, right? It was a proven product that people want, and there it is. But I was able to work virtually because of the technology. So that kind of option is there for you. It's the idea that you can have a business. Now, that business, even though I did it full time, I really could have done it on the side. It's not something you have to do full time. People do real estate. Things like that don't really require a ton of investment. Really it just requires your time, and you can add income to your life, right? And so a myriad of ways. Internet marketing, that is very complex. Amazon selling, all these things are possible. People are doing them. So I can name 50 different ways, but let me just tell you, one of the ways that I have seen that's very powerful is what's called network marketing. Now, for some of you, that might elicit visions of going to a party and they're selling products. That might envision, going door to door and selling a product, or inviting a friend to look at your product. And those things, that's how it used to be done. But now what has happened is network marketing has really evolved with technology. And so the idea that you can simply share a link with somebody and it can open up a whole world of business for you is kind of where the industry has gone. So what makes it even more powerful, though, is this leverage piece. So here you are working a job and you find a product that you like to take yourself. So that's really where it starts. Again, not real complicated. I think people make more of it than it is, quite frankly. It's simply, and it's always been this way. It always should be this way. Except where the industry has gotten a bad reputation is companies have done it just to sort of create this opportunity. So they've had products that either didn't exist, didn't work, were overpriced. But if you simply get back to the roots of it, it's really a wonderful model. You can create what a famous networker called is principal less interest. What that means is when you have an investment, you have the principal or the capital. So you might have the proverbial $1 million at 10%. So you're making $100,000 a year off of that $1 million, right? And that's great. That's leveraged. You're not working for it. You have the million. You're making $100,000 a year. That's 10%. That's called investing. Residual income off of investing, right? But with network marketing, you can have that same income that is residual, but you didn't need the capital to start it. And so that's what makes it a beautiful industry. Now, what makes it hard is that a lot of people are not familiar with it. They think it's something else, so they shy away from it. They think it's sales. They think they're going to have to stock up on a product and sell it to somebody. And that's not the case. It's not like that anymore. It used to be. They think they're going to have to go to friends and family and charge them a huge investment. It's not like that anymore, actually. With the company that I'm with, literally, you can make one purchase a month for 40 points, or, after shipping and taxes and everything, it's about $65. So you can literally be in business for $65 per month and simply refer people to use the same products you like, to switch and share just like you did, and it can grow. So what happens? Okay, so in this industry, you can, let's say you introduce it to 5 people. Now, those 5 people can do the same thing, and your 5 turns into 25, 25 turns into 125. And so all of those people are ordering the same product that you like, they like. Now, with most companies, they have a myriad of products, but they're ordering them month after month all over the world. And your little asset, if you will, is growing. And so you can be earning an income. Now, I work with somebody personally that makes $1 million a year doing that. I have a family member that probably makes $200,000-300,000 a year doing that. And then there's others who might make just $1,000 a month, which is, from firsthand experience, absolutely life-changing. So it's something worth looking into. I'll have my link below. But when you're looking at adding income to your life, it's a noble thing. It's a great thing. It takes you beyond where you are. It's exciting. It can be worldwide. And truthfully, though, there is no limit. Whatever it is that you decide to do that. I'm just trying to give you ideas for earning income part-time and, really prospering your life. So anyway, Anthony Tort here, just talking a little bit about adding some income to your life, and I will talk to you soon.